This is peppermint tea, by the way. I've had some bloating, and peppermint tea is supposed to be really good with that. For those of you that don't know me, I am SJ with SJ Protective Styles. And if you've been following my channel, then you know that within the past 2 years, I have made multiple attempts of creating videos with different subjects, hair, just random topics, and it has not worked out so well. However, now I have a new camera, and I'm hoping and I'm praying that I'm able to get this off the ground and launch it the way I intended when I initially posted a video. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. Today you can see my hair is already braided, and I am going to be trying out this, what is this? The curl pattern is called Rod Set, and it's by Zury. So without further ado, okay, I'm going to take this hair out of the pack, and actually before I do that, I do want to do something. There's something I've been wanting to try with my edges. So I've seen this thing, I haven't tried it yet, but you know the little like paper wraps, and people do like this, and then their edges are like down forever and ever and ever, like they have a fresh relaxer, but they don't. I'm gonna try that. Okay, so what I am going to use first is this it says curl enhancing mousse. It's like setting lotion by Design Essentials. This has quickly become one of my favorite hair brands. So I am going to mousse my edges here, and I'm kind of looking off to the side because I have my mirror, and this mirror on the, well, I wouldn't say mirror, but this extra lens on the camera is not the greatest. So okay, so I have my hair wet, and that is a setting foam. I'm going to go in. You can see this is almost empty. I love this stuff. This is Edge Effect Edge Gel. This stuff holds your edges down. Oh my gosh. And I'm going to go in. Just lay those hairs down. Oops, is it running on my face? On my makeup? Oh, okay. And this braiding pattern, I'm also trying a new braiding pattern. Normally I'll do straight backs, but because of this hair type, I am braiding it slightly different. So I'm going to have a part right here, deep side parts look really great on me, and then an off center part right here where you can see it's connecting in a Y. Again, the back, I'll turn around so you can see, very basic. And then I'm going to go in, if my kitchen, I don't know what my kitchen looks like, but guys, if my kitchen looks a hot mess, forgive me. You won't be able to see that when I wear this hairstyle, so it's perfectly fine. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with my wrap and just tie it down just like that. Okay, while that is setting, I am going to take this hair out and I'm going to lay it down. It's different lengths, 8, 9, and 10 inches. So I'm going to lay it down with the way that I want to install it. All right. I don't know how long you're supposed to leave this on, but I left it on for as long as I'm going to, and if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I mean, I don't think that's too bad. It's not that bad. What do you think? Okay, so before I start with my installation, I am going to go in with this castor oil. I purchased this at probably TJ Maxx or Marshall. I'm always trying new things, guys. will say, you can see here how much I have left. I mean, it's like any other castor oil. I don't feel like it has done anything significantly different from my hair from any other castor oils that I've used. I do like that it's in this application. I like this application tip here, but that's about it. Okay, so let's get right into it. All right, so these are the shorter pieces, and I'm going to start installing these in the back. And I'm not finished. Okay. So this first row here is a full curl. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a second row with 4 pieces, but I'm going to split these into 2. Okay. So split it like that. And then this way I still get the coverage, but it's not, like I said, I don't want it to be too full. At least that's my thinking. I've never used this hair before, so again, maybe I'm being a guinea pig. We'll try it out. I have seen some people put like foam or mousse on the hair as they're splitting it and installing it. I'm not doing that. Maybe after I will, but I'm going to see what it looks like just like this. So, and speaking of that, one of the things, if your crochet hair is frizzing, there are a couple of things you can use. One of them is my favorite, one of my favorite sprays, this Wet and Wavy. I've been doing crochet for about has it been about 10 years? It's been about 10 years, and hands down, this is my staple product. There are, I've seen other stylists use other products that honestly they probably work just as well, but I've just stuck with this. And also there's the Blue and White Luster's S Curl. I love that for your the more wavier textures. It's a heavier product, so I wouldn't recommend using it every day. Now I am going in with even smaller pieces. So on this other next row, I'm actually splitting that 1 piece into 3. My back is complete. Okay. All right, so now I'm going in with the 9, 8, 9. So yeah, this is the a little bit longer. This is the 9-inch. I'm going to go across here. As we're going through, I do want to talk about a few books, because these are things we talk about in the salon, right? This book right here, Mighty Be Our Powers by Lema Boy. So there's a G, but the G is silent. She was a Nobel Peace Prize winner, along with the president of Liberia, country in West Africa. You guys knew that, right? It was a Nobel Peace Prize that was split between the two of them, but when the country was going through a civil war, and my dad is Liberian, by the way. When the country was going through a civil war, she, along with some other ladies, came up with different strategies using women across the country to help end the war. It's a very good book for me personally, because the war is something that in our family they do not talk about a lot. It's very emotional for a lot of people. A lot of people died. I'll be honest, I don't know the numbers off the top of my head, but I know it was thousands upon thousands of people. A really depressing time and really depressing to talk about. But also, you know, I think it's important to be educated on what happened. And I loved her book because her book is the discussion about the war that I never got growing up. So, really good book. Very, very intelligent woman. She did make, you know, a lot of decisions that we as women make throughout our lives that aren't the best at the time that we make them. But, you know, with God's help and, you know, experience and more knowledge, we're able to make better decisions. Love, 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 love that book. If you've read that book, please comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Turn around. Okay. Okay. All right. Get a sip of this tea. Woo. That's a full-time job. Okay. So, whew. Let's talk about another book. Ugh. Can you see that? I'm still working on the focus. Learning the focus on this thing. Finding Me by Viola Davis. Am I pronouncing that right? Viola? Great book. Sometimes you really don't admire a person as much until you know their story. And I think the most beautiful people are the people that have the most transformative stories. But when you see them, they are not displaying their story. They're not looking for pity. They're not constantly saying, I came from this. They just are who they are. But when they do share their story and you see who they are and you read where they come from, so beautiful. This woman has been through it all, and some of the things she shared in her book I can definitely relate to. So it was a bit emotional at times for me reading her book. One of the things that was really gripping to me was when she talked about being molested by her brother and penetration molested by her brother. And all these other difficulties she faced when she moved to California and was trying to start her career, things she went through her love life. Just a beautiful story. Hey, I'm back. All right, so I cannot turn around and show you the back because I literally have hair on my legs. To give it a more natural layer effect, I'm going to do the 10 inches on this part of the braid, the 9, and then the 8. Take a break. Sorry. There was a time I could do it all the way through and I'd be fine, but yeah. Let's keep going. So now what I am going to do is go in. See how that you can see that big wide part right there? See how you can see that? I don't like that. It's a technique I use where in these parts here, I'll go in with very, very small pieces. I mean, like this is probably like two or maybe 3. And I will crochet it in the scalp as opposed to along the braid. That way when you see the part, it looks natural and not like what it looks like. And I also have my teasing combs, so when I go in and do that, I'll tease it in there as well, just to give it a natural look. So I am going to try to show you on camera what I was talking about earlier with the teasing part. So where this little piece of hair is coming from, and just back comb tease that part. And I did put one in the front. I'm trying to see as best as I can. This is not the best, but, and then let me do this side. So, and it does not hurt my real hair at all. This is the crochet hair, so. Like, what is going on? Oh my God. It's not my hair at all. It is the crochet hair. So, and that is the look that I'm going for. And I can see already that if I do wear it in the part, I may have to do a little bit of teasing in the morning, unless I continuously wear it in that part. That's not gonna work. I'll be back. So just spray a little bit more. Okay, so with this style I have two parts. I'll show you the back. And then as you can see on the side, and probably have to, if I wear it, if I do switch the parts, just go through and just, you know, freshen that up a little bit. You want to give that part a really natural look by creating that frizz. All right guys, that is my video. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Like I said, I am going to show you this hair over the next couple of days. The most I'll probably wear is 2 weeks. We'll see.